I just hit record. So
now, cool. Yeah.
Because I figured might as well just wait until.
Yeah, we were.
Wait until we're ready.
Well, this will be the last time I freeform this like jazz.
So big talks here. Big talks. Good talks. Big talks.
Peace talks.
Peace talks.
Peace with North Korea.
Peace with South and North Korea.
Probably
is
not Olympians.
Yeah, that's about as far as that went.
Hey, I mean, that'd be nice.
It is, I guess, progress from apparently reading up on that only 2 years ago.
Well,
it might have been 5. I don't remember. You look at the headline and you kind of only half pay attention to it. So it's either 2 or 5.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, we're back from break.
Yeah.
The vaultcasts are out. We're back.
Happy New Year.
And at it. Yeah. It is 2018.
It's 2018.
Dear God, how old am I now?
Right? Oh, fuck. When I went to the bookstore, I definitely signed the date on my signature as 17. Oh, I'm so fucked. That's not good.
They're going to come after you, bro.
They are.
The bookstore.
Right?
What are you talking about?
The TIS bookstore. You have to sign for your rented books.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. This guy has returned his book in a fucking year. You're going to really have to do something about this.
The book sharks. They're going to come after you.
The book sharks. What is this? The Hall Sharks?
Oh, the park sharks?
The park sharks.
Park sharks!
Why does everything have to be an animal?
Yeah, I don't...
There's the kinghorn lion.
Yeah, they did mascots. I don't get it. Kinghorn makes sense because, fucking King of the Jungle is a lion. Or that's not even correct because lions don't live in jungles. But I mean, Lion King was a movie that people liked.
Riddle me this. Do bears live in jungles?
No.
No, they don't!
Forests.
Thank you. Dude,
fuck
so
said
Jungle
that?
Book, right? There wouldn't be a bear in there.
No.
Technically.
No.
If we're talking about real world, I saw the Jungle Book with this with 2 people. I saw the Jungle Book with excuse me, I'm getting way too amped up about this. I'm too excited. I saw the Jungle Book with 2 people when it came out in theaters. They were reeling me about how there are bears in the jungle, and I was like, that's bullshit.
That's what you were
That's
thinking.
Bullshit.
There's polar bears. They're in the Antarctic. They're white and
But
fluffy
there
and big
are
and
there
starving.
black bears in the jungle? And starving. Did you see that video?
I did,
That
yeah.
was really sad.
So, I mean, I don't think there are bears in the jungle.
I got really amped up about that. I miss this.
You know what? I'm reading this.
Oh no.
I'm reading this. For the most part, we're correct. However, India, there are bears in India.
Oh, fucking the kids from
Jungle Book
India.
is in
God
India.
damn it.
However, in most adaptations, Blue is played by a black bear. I'm almost certain there are no black bears in India.
Yeah, because isn't that like
that's
a California
that's a
thing?
North American legend bear.
Alaska.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Right? He's like, whatever.
I get too excited about it.
Wow.
I'm gonna hit the Texas person from years ago and be like, hey,
Fucker.
you were right. Sorry for hating your guts for 5 minutes.
That was, I mean, I liked the CGI'd one.
It was good.
Yeah, it was
Live
really
action.
good.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be
Didn't see it.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah. I only saw it because it was on Netflix and I needed something to watch.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, now there's less of an excuse for me to have not seen it. Oh, God.
Yeah. But, so how was everyone's break? Like, was it too long, too short? Mine was both, in a way. So, you guys, I don't think you guys worked, did you?
Wait, you mean like on the YouTube channel or like did I get a job?
Oh, like job, like pay, like monetary.
I was actually told by my parents not to get a job and to relax, so I did that.
That was solid.
Nice.
Yeah. What about
Cool
you,
parents.
Jake? Any...
It went so slow.
How did your thing go? The float thing?
I didn't go.
What the fuck, Jake?
Well, no wonder it was slow. You weren't at peace.
I had no income. I literally had no
jeez.
expendable income. So
so you didn't go to the movie theater?
Dude, I didn't go anywhere. I was at my house, ground zero, the whole break. And
Was there food? My parents
there
didn't
were
keep food in the house.
There was some food, but like all the good food's eaten by like my brother and my dad. So
Oh.
it's no big deal. We have enough food to go around. Happy times. I got to hang out. Instead, I spent my time with a lot of friends that I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Wow.
But the downside is that like when those times and days weren't happening, when I wasn't with people, it was just the most boring thing. I was at my house. There's literally like nothing to do.
See, and
Man,
that is why I'm so glad that I have a fucking YouTube channel. Because if I did not have cancerous internet content to edit. I would have been so bored out of my mind.
Cancerous.
I actually ended up reading a few books, which was nice. And I found out that I think cell phones keep you from being completely bored.
Yeah.
Like, I think they keep you from, like, if you're free falling to boredom, they keep you at a centimeter above before you hit boredom, before you hit the wall.
Oh,
and
they
you're
keep you
super
hovering?
bored. Yeah. So then, like, I put my cell phone down, and I was the most bored I think I've ever been in my life.
See, now, counterpoint to that, I know some people that are saying that they absolutely hate that, like, about your phone. Like, there's a scrolling mentality.
Yeah.
Like, you've got your phones now, so it's like, okay, I'm bored. What now? You never really completely shut off, so you, like, totally pull out your phone and you scroll. And it's like one of those things where, and this is also a friend of mine who says that, like, hey, he really hates, it's surprising. He never said to me that he hates memes, but he basically said that because he's like, just like fucking, there's no reward in it, whatever. He's going to, like, old man, you kids enjoying shit you didn't work for. Like, that's kind of the vibe that I was getting from, like, that comment. But, like, because that's what I told him. I'm like, yeah, no, it's scrolling on a feed, it's literally instant reward for no work.
Yeah.
Which is, it's what the feed does.
Yeah,
which
it keeps you from being truly bored.
Yeah, it keeps you from being truly bored, but I guess it also makes it so that, like, you don't look for things. So, like,
so the internet's in control of what you watch. Like, an algorithm is in control of what's
either an algorithm
in front of
or the people in your life, depending on, like, if it's a Twitter feed or
Facebook.
Like the difference between Twitter feeds, Facebook, and, like, things that you subscribe to, and that for the most part, other than a few ads that you ignore because, let's face it, advertising agencies have the hardest job nowadays because no one cares. But, like,
that makes so much sense.
The people you subscribe to give you content. That's how most of those feeds work, with little to no interruption a lot. I know YouTube's kind of different in that, where they have their algorithms and they'll keep feeding you new stuff. But, like, the difference saying, he's like, people don't look for things anymore. And I'm like,
yeah,
I kind of get what he means by that.
And that's so not good for people that are, like, different, like, perspectives on, like, are totally in one pool, because then they'll surround themselves with people in that same pool.
See, no, yeah. Again, he was also saying the same things. Echo chambers.
Yeah.
Like, he was saying that too. And I'm like,
yeah.
Admittedly, this was all from a different conversation, but piecing it together, you can interpret it to mean this too.
Yeah, well, he's not wrong. And then you edit what you want to see and what you don't want to see.
Yeah.
And then that's all you keep relearning. You keep reestablishing what you already know.
Gosh.
And that's why
we have the right and the left.
And that's all. I was gonna say, I'm like, and that's why you follow at least one news source you openly disagree with, because then you get to see the other side.
Go with the BBC or something, you know?
The BBC.
From what I've been told, the BBC's pretty solid on their international news.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I keep up with them. They're good. NPR is pretty good, too. Yeah. Anyway, Cameron, how was your break?
How was my break? I worked all break. I worked 88 hours the week before Christmas.
You went 88 hours per hour, and then you went back in time.
I did. I did go back in time.
And had a second Christmas, right?
Yeah. No, my boss is from Israel. My boss, he lives in Israel, right?
Yes.
So when he comes here, he, like, does the worst things a human can do. He drinks a shit ton of coffee. He smokes a lot, like a chimney. And every time he'd be like, Cameron, do you want a coffee? And I'd be like,
oh,
no,
shit.
I don't have the money. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. I got you. Every time, because he's loaded, right? So, like, I would get coffee every 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, my God.
And they were so good. Like,
what kind of coffee did you get?
He's really obsessed with lattes.
I was going to say, did you get a latte?
I love lattes.
So a lot
now.
of milk, a lot of dairy.
Your colon must either hate or love you because of this.
It hates me. But, no, and he also had me try espresso.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Like an Americano?
That
or
was
like
a
what?
No, like straight espresso.
Like just straight, okay.
Yeah, he knocks it back like a shot. He's like, this is nothing. Just knocks it back. And he's like, the coffee in Israel is way stronger than this. And it was like Starbucks.
Dude.
But a good latte, like a good latte that's not foam, like I noticed that the people at Starbucks, they only train them for a day. So they're just there, and they're like, yeah, you know how to make coffee now. Just steam it to the bubbles and then pour it. And that's definitely not how to make coffee, especially lattes, because then half of it's the foam, and you pick up the cup and you're like, where's all the coffee? And it's all bubbles.
So true.
But that's what they teach them to do. So I went to the caffeinery in Muncie.
Ooh.
Dude, oh my God, it is so good. I had 2 coffees. 2. Like, big ones.
Did you get drips? Like pour-overs?
Nope, that's my next step.
Okay.
That is the
Let's
next
go get
step
coffee
in the
together
coffee.
sometime, Cameron.
We should.
Let's go. I love the caffeinery.
Oh, it's so good.
So good.
It's like, I had like the beehive latte, and it has like honey in it.
Yeah.
I like regular lattes, but like the flavor is really good too. Yeah.
Dude.
So,
Oh.
yeah.
That
I've
little
started to
corner-
go coffee every morning.
Oh, dude, yeah. And the caffeinery's that little corner shop.
Yeah, it's just
Beautiful, it's
in
beautiful.
Muncie. So
So-
yeah, I've become a coffee addict.
Wow. How is that?
It's different. I
Have you
never
gotten
thought I'd
more
be
anxious?
addicted. Oh, for sure. I've definitely
That's what
gotten more
happens.
interest in
You
it.
should keep your milligram count.
Give my milligrams on the
Seriously,
coffee
seriously.
count?
Keep a count.
Why? What is that? Is it like
There's a
keeping
bell
your blood
curve
sugar?
to like no. There's a curve to like how much benefits you can get from caffeine,
And then it just
and
plummets?
it dips. So it's a bell. So like if you're here at like 100 milligrams and then you're here at 500 milligrams, you're getting the same amount of benefits from caffeine. But if you're like here at
Over
300,
the middle, then
if
I'm
you're, like,
optimal.
optimal
Optimal
you're
milligrams.
behaviorally, you're ready.
Does that like factor into body weight and stuff?
Well, see, I was
too?
about to say like you have to find your own. It's a generalized.
So it's like
I'm guessing, but it just depends on how your body metabolizes it.
Because that was my thing. Like when I used to drink coffee, I used to get really jittery.
Yeah.
Because I never had coffee. I'm not big into caffeine. I don't drink soda because the carbonation in it fucks with my stomach.
Eek.
So I can't have I can't have
You're not
soda.
missing out on soda.
something else.
Yeah,
like
so
soda.
I don't have any caffeine in my life. And then I started drinking it one time. Like
God.
one time I'd have it at like the cup, and it would be like I'm freaking like old man
You're
Jones.
going crazy,
That's
yeah.
like I can't hold my dentures because I'm shaking. You know, like so. But when I started having it consistently, that went away. So I was starting to think.
Tolerance, man.
Yeah, I was starting to think, is this like drinking in a way? Like, am I
Yeah.
building a tolerance
Oh,
of
yeah.
coffee? And
Yeah.
like, when does it not do anything anymore? So that's the milligram count. Because I don't want to drink too much and have it just be like, coffee is never going to do anything for you again.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, okay, this is really bad, but I remember when I used to drink a lot. Like, in that span, I used to have to drink more and more and more until I was like, holy crap, I'm having to take like 6 drinks an hour to like keep steady.
Holy
Like,
shit.
Yeah. To like keep like a good feeling in me. So like, I didn't know if it was like that or if it wasn't. And then, okay, so the milligram count. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look up milligrams.
Play around with it.
I really want to get like a Chemex. I think that'd be cool and like actually get coffee grounds and ground my
I don't
own
know
coffee.
what, I don't know what a Chemex
Is
is.
that a
Chemex-
type of fancy $1,000 coffee machine?
No,
Does
no,
it
it's
produce
not.
espresso or is it?
No, it's just it lets you brew your own coffee. So it's like it's literally a glass pitcher
Mhm.
that's like funneled at the top
Yeah.
for you to put the filter paper in, and you can
Yes.
ground your own coffee
That makes
beans,
sense.
put it in there,
Mhm.
and then hot water, and that's
Mhm.
that's
you
what
know
the
I just
So
got a, I
it's-
just got a French press,
Oh, did you
and that's
really?
pretty much it.
Wow.
Same kind of the same thing.
So in
Same
other words,
concept.
Cameron, you want the type of coffee machine that my grandfather's been using for 20 years.
Yeah, but I want to get different types of coffee.
Yeah.
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 Different coffee
Yeah.
grounds. Get a light. You know what, dude? It's gonna change your life, bro. It's gonna change your fucking life.
Yeah.
Get a light roast.
Yeah.
Try a light roast.
Try a
They're
light
higher
roast.
in caffeine, natural flavor,
Yeah. that's
super good. Yeah, and it's higher in caffeine. So
Yeah.
if you need the next level,
Like if I need to bump
you
up
need
my
it.
milligram
If you
count.
need it.
I mean,
more
you
at
know,
once.
just literally just take some caffeine, get a nice syringe. You
And
know.
just-
I wouldn't suggest off the ground. Those are dangerous.
Right,
You know.
do it in the old southern Indiana way and just
Yeah,
stick it in.
stick
and
it
go to
straight
Walmart.
in.
Right. Go to one of those places where they switch out the needles for free.
Yeah.
Like, what's your addiction? It's caffeine, man. But anyways, yeah, it was super bad working for that long, and the coffee's the only thing that got me through it. And it also put into perspective. Every time I go back, I keep realizing that kiosks in a mall are a scam.
Yes.
They're a complete scam.
okay, how
Yeah.
so? Explain
So
to me this scammy
in order to make enough money to pay the rent that the mall does, that the mall requires you to pay, you have to have a huge profit margin because you're not Macy's or a store like Aeropostale, Abercrombie.
Yeah.
You're like this shitty little box that people only come up to if they know what it is, or people only come up to if you have something that's like, they're all impulse buys.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do not go to a kiosk looking for something unless you have impulse bought something already. So it's so bad. Like they have these, I can't explain. They're like squish balls. You know, have you ever been in a mall and there's this guy and he has like 3 of them and he throws them up against a little wall on the little kiosk cart and they like splat and it like slowly drips back to a ball and bloop, and like plops on the thing.
They sell those at kiosks?
Yeah, they sell them at kiosks, or they sell the little like what is it, stress balls?
Yeah.
Those things cost 2 cents to make.
Yes.
2. And
Yeah.
they sell them for $5 a piece.
Jesus Christ.
So the profit margin is insane.
Shirt pressing and whatnot.
Yeah, see, I've always thought about that, and you told me that the other side of that, to even be in the mall, they have to pay quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
So it's like that makes more sense. Why when I walk into the mall, I'm assaulted with a bunch of overpriced shit I don't want.
Right, or like samples and that. There's this the place called Dead Sea, and they sell creams and lotions and face washes to keep your skin young and this, and it's really expensive and lucrative, and people spend money. Like, if they get people that have money, I've seen some receipts from some of the guys because they're right next to our kiosk.
Yeah.
People spend $500
At a
on
kiosk?
that kind of on that kind of stuff because it's just impulse. Because the people would be good. Like when there was good people there. Like I could pull that off. I've sold like 10 hair straighteners to this lady, and she spent like, I think it was $800 or $900.
What?
In one sale.
Oh my
And
god.
she didn't even want anything to begin with. I pulled her in with a
No!
sample. Yeah, she wasn't even
Cameron.
looking for hair straighteners. So like, it's possible.
Cameron,
You bloodless business.
Right?
you are the reason I hated working in sales.
Yeah.
Damn.
But they were messing. They were like being mean to the employees that were there when I came back.
Mm-hmm.
So I went over and I talked to the owner, and I was kind of a dick. I was like, okay, listen up. Tell your workers to not even freaking look at my people. Okay, don't steal our sales. Don't, because what they were doing was they have a little cart, and if they have to be able to touch the cart at all times.
Yes.
That's how far they can walk out to try to hand samples. That keeps them from harassing people. But they will walk down the hallway to try to follow somebody, and they run people away. Or they'll come up to our kiosk and be like, here's a free sample, by the way, and just walk away when we're trying to make a sale.
Yeah.
And that's not good. And that's what they were doing. So I told them, I'm like, don't even look at us. Don't even think that we exist. Because if you keep doing this, I swear to God, I will find all your products online for $5, ship them to my house, throw them up on the shelves for $10 each. I'm not fucking with you.
Oh!
and he was like, he literally at that point was like, okay, yeah, I'll tell all my employees. And because like, that's, if you mess with that, oh, dude, they would.
You know,
would
every
be
time
gone.
someone says or like buys exactly like how you just described, an Amazon person gets their wings.
An Amazon sick.
Someone from Amazon gets their wings.
Really?
Yeah, that's it.
Is that like a
I'm gonna
motto
buy
thing?
everything, sell $10. Because where are you gonna buy that shit from?
Exactly.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazonian. Yeah.
Again, I don't look for places that sell shit. I just buy off of Amazon.
But that's why that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Because remember we talked about net neutrality.
Amazon is the biggest.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Marketplace
because I brought up
ever.
the net neutrality thing that we were talking about with my
Yes.
boss from Israel.
Yeah.
And he says he thinks it's a really smart idea from his perspective, being a small business owner, and with what he does, because Amazon sells things for so cheap. If Amazon then had to pay providers to be on their like internet, then the price of their products would go up and give stores a chance to keep up. And I was like, that's like one of the only benefits I think. But it was just cool to hear from his perspective that he's like, that's actually like, as a business person, like corporate, like Capital America, that's a good idea.
See, because my real issue with that is, because I've heard that argument too, and my real issue is only that, but you do realize that you also have to pay more. Right?
Exactly, and that's, and he did say that was like the downside.
Yeah, it's like, in order for that to be fair, you also have to pay more. Thus, you also have to hike up your prices. It doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this has still a lot to go through, though.
Oh, for
like,
sure.
A lot still needs to happen for us for anybody to be really afraid of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this is like the first step in something that could possibly turn out to be something atrocious.
With the current Congress, I could see it getting passed. It might be a little bit of tweaking.
But nothing's like
but
nothing's happening politically. Like they're stuck.
Exactly.
They're stuck running around, plugging up holes in the ship that keep springing leaks because nobody knows what the fuck's going on. And then I don't know. Like,
2 months ago, we were like, "Oh my god!"
And now it's like, when you really look at it, it's not like it could be something horrible, but at the same time, it could just be something that goes on.
We're on to something new.
Yeah.
Like hashtag we slide.
What?
I said hashtag we slide. So we go to Ball State, and the new hashtag is we fly. A lot of my friends were like, "It's we slide," because they were terrible at salting the sidewalks and everything. On
we slide?
Monday, we slide.
Dude, that's beautiful because I
Hashtag
was broken
we slide.
ankle.
No, there's people like I saw like one of my friends.
Yeah.
She fell 3 times and her wrist was just all
Jesus.
worried up because she was clumsy first of all, but she just fell, and I'm sure the Ball State insurance office got claims.
There's definitely something
for
going on.
sure. And I would understand if it was like a little area, but Jesus Christ,
No,
it
it's
was like
everything.
a fucking whole
I
sidewalk.
walked onto campus that morning, and I literally just fell back with my arm back. And then, I was like, haha, that was something that only happens at the outs of campus. I'm walking to Kinghorn, I get within 5 feet, and I fall completely. I'm like, what is this?
Kinghorn's in the middle of campus, for those of you who don't know. I don't know if anyone who
Kind
doesn't
of in
go
the middle
here-
of campus, but I'm saying, it's on campus to begin with. Usually they salt that shit.
It's on campus enough where it should have been under control.
Maybe they
It's
were just
not.
playing a survival of the fittest type deal.
Oh, they were trying to get rid of us. They were
Yeah.
hoping some of us would slide into oncoming traffic.
They were like, you already paid for the semester, you can't get out of it.
My thought was, you know how they've got the big scrub brusher looking things?
Yes.
The fucking...
Oh, just stick hot water in that.
No,
sucker.
no, but that's... Well, no, because then it freezes. You don't add
you're
extra
right.
water. But, no, you don't... They had the big spinny scrub brush looking ones.
Yeah.
And I don't think they ran those before we came to campus. I think they just put salt down everywhere. And that's the issue, because, the salt, it melts, but it'll refreeze if you don't get on that. And, there was also... The salt was in some weird places when I got here.
Ooh.
It was where it should be most of the time, but I'm walking on a main path, and it's there's no salt here.
Just ice.
None.
Just ice.
It's just ice.
Man.
I wonder if somebody's ever been ran over by that.
By
The
that
scrub
little
brush
the
thing?
scrub thing?
Yeah.
Not here.
That'd be one of those humorous deaths, one of those rollers they have at construction sites
Yeah.
with a huge wheel in the front of it.
Somebody was like, I just remember Deadpool where it's like, you're gonna die by Zamboni.
That's exactly
In
it.
like
That's
5
exactly
minutes.
it. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
No, it's one of those scrub brusher things. Is I feel like that'd almost be like getting fed to a wood chipper. I don't know how strong the motors are on those things.
I feel like a wood chipper pulls you in. It's 5 seconds. It's
Yeah, but then it would get
Yeah.
stuck and your legs, you're just
Yeah,
like,
no.
oh my god!
if the
Who
motors
throws you in leg first?
a fucking monster, Jake.
Legs are more flaily. You gotta grab them by the torso. I'm getting too into this. I'm gonna shut up.
they wanted you to suffer, Jake.
No! Pencil your legs, motherfucker.
Oh god. Oh.
Get it, pencil wood.
Okay,
Okay,
yep.
I'm done.
Okay.
Sharpen.
Jeez.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
That happened.
But yeah, so we're in the new year, 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
2018.
Some lit shit is going to happen in 2018.
Done.
We have Infinity Wars, finally,
Meh.
right?
Yeah.
Marvel Infinity Wars. My girlfriend also pointed out that the third movie of 50 Shades is coming out because she just jumped on the 50 Shades bandwagon. Right? No, it's different because I don't know. She loves the romance side of the books, and they're really good books. And
the thing that everyone claims is the good part of those books.
is the good part. Yeah, and
they're not in the movies as much.
Yeah, they don't
Do they
play
censor
a
a lot
lot
for the movie? Yeah.
Yeah, But it was interesting because I had never had somebody that like read it, and I came from a really small community, and like that was super frowned upon.
Yeah.
So anybody that read it in school, like teachers asked them to put it away, and like wouldn't want them to read it.
You kids that get that Kama Sutra out of here,
right? And
sex book.
My initial reaction was like, oh. Good and bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know about. And then she read me a couple of the parts, and I was like, oh. So the whole thing's not just a written down porn. She's like, no, that's not what it is.
Well, I mean, it really surprised me. Like, there is a story.
I was gonna say, isn't it? But it has good other parts to make up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and they're really good books. I was just really surprised that, like, because I feel like it does have a very, like, it has a stigma behind it.
Well, I mean, there's you know how it started, right? It started from, like, Twilight fan fiction online.
Are you serious?
Really?
Yeah.
Because I thought 50 Shades was before. I gotta look that up.
Yeah.
I thought 50 Shades came before Twilight.
No, Twilight was way in the
Twilight's
works.
old as fuck.
Yeah, 50 Shades is pretty recent.
Yeah.
Like you said, just releasing the third movie.
Yeah. And
so it came from, like, 50 Shades, like,
yeah,
fan fiction. I think that's where a lot of the shit hits the fan.
Yeah, because Twilight has that same thing, but it's, like, not as escalated.
Well, I mean, they're completely different now, because, I mean, they made the books and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know who buckled down.
Just a fun fact, when I put in how old is Twilight, it brought up a My Little Pony character. Not what I was looking for.
What?
Is Twilight a My Little Pony character?
Twilight is a horse.
Bronycast.
Google Chrome.
Bronycast.
Chrome, you failed me.
Are you on the Ball
last
State
time.
Wi-Fi? Because it'll pull up what most people look up. So why are most people looking up at Ball State?
You failed me for the last time, Admiral.
Don't choke on your aspirations.
Don't choke on your aspirations.
God.
Dude, Star Wars cast.
Star Wars cast.
No, we could do a full-on Star Wars.
See, that's what I was thinking we do topics.
Ooh.
Like, we dip into topics.
Like if we picked a different topic every week?
Yeah.
I'd be fine
and then
with
we
that.
have a final
Yeah.
thoughts. Yeah?
Let's do it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Yes!
This is a format I would much rather prefer than what I thought you were going for.
Yeah,
so,
that's-
I mean, because I wasn't trying to get all businessman about it.
I wasn't
but, like,
either, yeah.
No.
My issue is we only record these for like 45 to like 20 minutes depending on it varies. So
Yeah.
like that's not really, if we keep introducing different things that we researched and looked up, I feel like it would get kind of, we'd go off on a tangent about something and then not end up talking about something.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying to, like, research it, but, like, look into it and, like, know a little bit more about it. Because, like, when we first started talking about the net neutrality stuff, I'm sitting here like, oh, God, I don't know about a lot of this.
Exactly,
so I kind of didn't say a whole lot.
For sure. Just to clue you in, to anybody listening, we're trying to get into, getting a little bit more into the specifics of the podcast. Like, why are you listening to this right now? Huh?
Is it because it's us?
Do you like our voices?
Do you know us?
Is this ASMR for you?
Is
this calming?
Is this the rain?
Are you sleeping?
Are you... Someone's going to wake up to that and be like, what the fuck?
Anyway, yeah, that would be fucking awesome. Because then we could have, like, it could be a factoid podcast.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah?
Factoidals.
Factoidally loidals. And very soon, there's going to be an introduction. It's in the works.
An introduction.
Lit. Yep. Music and
Also,
everything.
guests are going to start coming on.
And
super
guests.
pumped for.
Bum, bum, bum.
We have a novel writer.
Dude.
We have a couple really funny improv comedians.
Improv comics. Yeah, definitely.
Have a guy that plays the trumpet.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Yeah, and then many more to come.
Yes.
Who knows? Rebranding. Yeah, oh my god.
Rebranding?
Come
I don't
on.
like rebranding.
Fun time.
We've only been at this for how many weeks and we're already rebranding?
This is Ball State all over again.
Oh, no,
This is,
oh no.
Oh no.
Who has the $1 million?
Me. I still.
You know what? I'm not afraid of it. I already have enough loans. I'll take more out.
Oh God.
Fuck all of it. Anyway, speaking of final thoughts, it's about there. We're about at 30. Yeah.
Seriously? Okay.
Yeah. We already hitting it. We're already hitting it for tonight.
Kick it.
Damn.
Is that like a BC book?
Here's my final thought. I hate the first day of classes because for me, I try to find people that are going to talk to me.
Oh.
And that are going to be friends sort of with me for that class. So whenever I walk in, usually I'm not the first person in there. I'm usually looking for somebody, and I'm like looking around, and I'm not stereotyping people, but I'm like, she looks kind of mean. She looks like she's totally annoyed. She doesn't want to be here. Oh, she looks really nice. She's kind of sitting down. Guys are weird.
Are you not looking for the male populace here?
I do, but they're usually already with other guys that are in that class.
Okay.
And that's what I've noticed. And
so
plus,
they
guys are fucking weird. When you're like, hey man, is this seat taken? Can I sit next to you? They're like, I guess so. Okay.
That's a
that's
standard response.
Yeah, but like, it's not like I'm more, not, what's the word I'm trying to look for? I'm a lot more extra. I'm a lot more extra than that.
Yeah.
Yes, and more extroverted.
No.
The word was flamboyant. I was thinking of.
I wasn't. Oh, you're okay. Yeah, of course.
But yeah, so that's usually who I click with. But so in my first class today, I sat next to somebody. She was super awesome, super nice. Like, we had a full-on conversation, and all it started with, "Hey, is this seat taken?" "No." "Awesome. Thanks so much. Yeah, it's really cool outside." And then we just started going back and forth, like, "What's your major? What's your name?" Like this, that. "Oh, cool. Why are you in this class?" Like, I tried walking up to somebody that next class. Oh my god, she wanted nothing to do with me. Ooh. When I asked, I was like, "Is this seat taken?" She goes, and I was like, oh! And I can't, at that point, you can't be a dick and be like, never mind then. Like, oh, I'm not going to sit next to you because you're not going to be fun. No, you have to sit there the whole class that you're not a dick. And then you sit somewhere else next class. But then that's an hour and a half of just fucking pure torture. Because then you try to start a conversation and you're like, what's your name? "Oh, your name's Molly? Okay." That's as far as it gets.
Cameron, maybe she didn't want to talk. Jeez.
I know, but Jesus
I understand.
Christ.
People aren't really that open, especially in classroom settings. No.
Right. And that's like what we're supposed to do, but now everyone's just on their phone.
And on the first day, dude, yes. And nobody's happy to be there.
Right.
It's like all bullshit.
Yeah. So sometimes you get lucky. I was in a crim class, though, that, Jesus Christ, it took me half the semester. Criminology. Criminology. It was like 102. And I sat next to one person like each class period, and it was the same shit. Like, I've heard a lot of crim majors are hard to do, like, to talk to. So here I am, this TCOM major in this criminology class. I went up to the professor and I was like, "Hey, so, like, have you had anybody come up to you that needs a buddy in this class or needs somebody to talk to? Because if you do, send them my way. Because there's no one I explained, like, my process and the problem." And she's just like, "Yeah, crim majors just don't talk."
Oh.
And I'm like, oh no, because that's what I do the most of. So half of that semester was terrible.
Those are the strengths.
Right? It took me at least 11 classes to find, like, the person. Yeah, it was crazy. Usually it takes like 2 or 3, maybe max.
Man, Cameron, it's almost like we could create an entire Bachelor ripoff, like a knockoff, where you just go around in classes and try to find somebody to talk to during class. You're handing
roses out to the people you really like to talk to.
You were nice to talk to. Take this rose and show up with this sticky note at this date at this time. No. It's so bad. So bad. Because you normally don't know anybody, and they were both large lectures, so...
Oh, God.
See? And that's what I like to do in like, large lectures. If it's small, I don't care. I'm going to get to know you anyway, and you're going to know who I am. I mean, people in large lectures know who I am, because I'm the only one that freaking answers questions. God. But yeah, that was my little rant. But like, it's hard. The first couple days of class are just hard.
Ugh, yeah.
Especially if you're an extrovert. It's hard.
Yeah. Now see, counterpoint to that, the introverts probably hate you.
Oh, they fucking hate. The girl I sat next to fucking hated me. I will be surprised if she sits in that same spot next time, because she'll anticipate that I'll sit in the same spot, which I won't. But
yeah, no, that's not fun for anyone the first couple days of classes.
Yeah, so I'm that guy.
Yeah, you are that guy.
Hey,
but I got one. So breakfast. Now, you know, you get your eggs, you get your bacons, you get your, that stuff is just, that's fine. That's food. That's official meal fare. But how much of breakfast is just like fucking dessert.
Yeah, like sugar.
Like, yeah, no, you got your cinnamon rolls, you got your pancakes, you got your French toast, and like cereal. Cereal is fucking sugar on cardboard.
And milk.
And milk.
No, there's a shit ton of sugar in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have that vitamin D.
So that's just a thought I had, because, you know, there's so much.
Yeah.
So much of breakfast is just
pancakes with
straight
that
up
syrup.
fucking... Yeah, it's
Oh.
like...
Lumberjacks.
Oh.
That's why fucking what's his big guy?
What?
Paul Bunyan. That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
he
with
ate
his ox, with his big blue ox.
Yeah, that's why he ate a fuck ton of pancakes.
No, it's like... but seriously, though, it's like... I don't understand how... maybe it was just the rich people of the old era who could afford lots of fucking sugar, like, made this? I don't...
I feel like it's carbs. Like that's good because it's carbs for the rest of the day. I've heard
but your
eggs
body-
aren't healthy.
Eggs aren't healthy?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Oh,
I've heard
shit.
eggs
From
aren't
who?
healthy.
How?
I've been eating
Because I feel
eggs
like
for
they're.
years.
I know, I have too.
The world's been eating eggs for
Eggs are
years.
Right, but I feel like
nutritious,
it's really it's full of cholesterol
Yeah,
and
but
like
it's healthy cholesterol.
Yeah, I was about to
Is
say,
it?
not all cholesterol is
Yeah, no.
bad for you.
No. There's good and bad.
huh?
It's like
healthy
fats. Not all fats are bad for you.
Yeah, like an
Yeah.
avocado.
Like, you know, we're all obviously, except maybe Jake, you're looking a little
Yeah,
more
Jake,
swole
you're
than the rest
fit.
of us. But like Cameron
I
and
got
I
tummy.
here,
Big boys.
yeah, we got too much of that. I don't know,
I'm
trans
still there at
fats.
heart. I
Some-
always will be.
Yeah,
the fats people don't want.
dude, I was on my own weight chart at like 3 months.
What?
Yeah, like
Holy
3
shit.
months being on this earth,
No.
they were like, "We're not going to use the regular weight chart because obviously he doesn't fit on it. So here's his own weight chart. I'm going to tape up
Dude.
above the regular weight chart to where he's at." 'Cause
Boy.
I was a big fucking kid. Like my parents got me the mandals because they couldn't fit my fat ass feet in the regular like kid shoes,
Oh,
and it
God.
would bulge up over the mandal.
Oh.
Yeah, the little Velcros. Yeah. So I got better because I got into sports and stuff, but like I was a big kid. Yeah, I was like 10 pounds out the womb.
I was the size of like my dad's palm.
Oh, yeah. That
Oh,
makes
You
sense.
were a small boy.
Oh, I came out like a month early. I told
Oh.
my cousin over like Christmas, I was like, and I feel like it sometimes.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But I do those. It was more or less a non-joke. So I guess my final thought is I was watching a movie last night with James Franco,
Oh.
and it was like a German-Russian film. I know they're not even close to the same countries, but okay. I think it was a Russian film.
Julie
And
Must-
James
you just
Franco
pissed a lot
was
of people
called
off.
I Don't Care. The 11 people, I don't care. Anyway. It was called The Vault, and it was a bank scenario, right? A bank heist.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Not Ocean's 11.
But listen to this. There's a twist. Haunted bank heist.
Holy
What?
shit.
Why have I not heard of this movie?
Haunted bank heist. There are demons that come in way too late in the movie that were never introduced in the beginning that kill people the most gruesome ways. Literally, it's just introduced like they go into this bank and they like it was really awkward. The whole movie's awkward and funny, and then James Franco's in it in the middle, and he does nothing. He does nothing for the movie. But then they have to go to the bottom of this bank, the basement, where the old '60s bank is. Because
that's where-
the top bank doesn't have anything, even though that's what they were planning on having, like $500,000. But the bottom bank has $60 million.
Ooh.
So the bank cracker goes down there with this large machine with one of the sisters who's running it, because it's like a sister gang that's like doing this, and they're never explaining why they're there, who they have to owe all this money to, like life or death, like blah 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 blah. So it's kind of like a muddled movie, but it moves along, chugs along, all the way to like where they break into the vault, and then this guy sees somebody with a mask, like Slender Man style, and then zombies start popping up on screen, literally, and then walk towards him and kill him.
What?
And then that happens immediately towards someone else in the bank, like above the basement. And then I fall asleep halfway through the movie. But literally, like, it's just a vindictive demon that just gets after everybody.
This raises two questions I have. One, did you guys know that there's going to be a Slender Man movie in 2018 and they're like 6 years behind on that train, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
And the trailer didn't look good.
Oh, okay. Second, James Franco. Is he a good actor?
I like him. I heard his voice and I saw his face, and I had to look it up if it was him because he was wearing a mustache and he had a weird haircut. And like I enjoy it. I think he adds more to a film.
To my knowledge, even though he's been in mostly comedies, he's actually a pretty good actor. Just from different reviews I've seen.
James Franco, his brother was in Now You See Me, or was James?
That was his brother.
That was his brother. So James Franco is the hi Mark. That guy.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, that guy. Okay. I was making sure I was the right person.
Did anyone see The Disaster Artist? You did.
I did.
I wish I would have seen it.
Is that what movie that is? Is that the movie that they're in together?
Artist, and he's like being Tommy Wiseau. And then his brother, they played dual roles.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
I saw the trailers for it and I wanted to see it.
Super good movie. We should go see it.
Yes.
Okay, so you thought it was good.
I thought it was awesome.
All right. One of my friends did not like it, but he was like, I wish I would have read the book instead. And I'm like, okay.
I kind of came late to the train, so I didn't catch up on all the media, but I liked the movie. So.
Yeah, that's kind of me.
You've seen The Room, though, right?
I saw like a lot of it, but not all of it. Not like I didn't do it in one sitting.
Okay, I'm more than some people, so.
But yeah, jeez.
Yeah, it was a really weird movie. I just wanted to get it out there.
Yeah,
the vault,
being haunted things are weird, though.
But it doesn't tell you or lead on that it's haunted.
Yeah,
it like Slender Man comes out of a corner and makes you kill yourself with a wrench.
Yeah,
and it was so random, like an hour into the film.
See, so like at first I thought that was a really awesome premise. The problem, I like heist movies.
Yeah,
like I sadly somehow I haven't seen any of the Ocean's franchise for some god unknown reason.
I haven't either.
It's dumb. I should. Like I need to watch 11, 12. I think they go to 13, and now they're doing 8 with all the women. with women, which I think is great.
An all-female cast.
Yeah.
I wonder if 2 of them are gonna like split from the group and talk shit about the other 6.
You're the worst. And then mid-heist, that's the big plot point. They're like, chill.
They'll be the ones that are like breaking into the vault, but they'll like be shit talking.
That's what I'm saying. They'll be shit talking each other. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go.
I was gonna say. To be fair, not that is actually what's gonna happen. I'm really pissed because at some point in the trailer they mention don't do a job within a job, and it immediately made me think, oh, is somebody gonna fucking turn on the other ones? You've revealed that to me through the trailer. Fuck you. Don't ruin the movie. People don't know how to make fucking trailers in this day and age.
Yeah.
Everything's given away.
Yeah. So. No, don't fucking do that to me.
Yeah. I got really scared, speaking of things that are haunted. La Follette, one of the dorms on campus, apparently has a ghost named Helen.
Yeah.
And if you're in the service elevators that people move to in Shively, people use those to put their stuff in to take all the way up because the regular elevators aren't big enough to fit carts. So you have to go in a service elevator to get the carts up to the
Yeah.
So sometimes Helen will go from the first floor, right, or you'll be on whatever floor. You'll turn it to 1. You'll put the key in the floor of number 1 and turn it, and Helen will take you to 9, and then all the way back down to 1.
I'm glad the elevators in La Follette don't work. I'm glad we're tearing that building down.
Yeah, but no, I experienced it. I only heard about it and I experienced it. I freaked the fuck out. Because my stepdad lived in a house that was built in like the 1940s, 1950s.
All right.
And had been renovated.
Mm-hmm.
So what that means is that the house is fucking haunted, but it has a great kitchen backsplash. So
just by default, the house is haunted.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything older than us is haunted automatically.
Exactly. And it's been renovated. It was renovated. That was my thing.
Understand.
So, like, I have acquired a ghost, and I call her Vanessa, because she just does really shitty things. Because that just sounded like a shitty person name. Like, she moves my shit around, or like, sometimes I'll set something somewhere, and I will know for sure I set it there. And Vanessa will just move it on me. Or one time, I was in my kitchen with friends, making food, and Vanessa just fucking turned on the TV in the other room for no goddamn reason. So then I walked in to turn it off, and of course, right as I got like 2 feet from the TV, flipped right off.
Man, fuck anyone named Vanessa.
Right? Oh, Vanessa! Not High School Musical Vanessa, but like
yes, her.
Vanessa Hutchins.
Never saw that.
And
yeah, I didn't. Now Zac Efron in The Greatest Showman.
Zac Efron's been in a lot of things.
It's a musical with Hugh Jackman.
You seriously didn't know what The Greatest Showman is?
I've
so good.
seen the picture at a movie theater. That's it.
I'm
I've seen the big stand cardboard thing.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Pretty good movie. Historically inaccurate as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I don't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
First podcast of 2018.
Yeah.
It's locked in. Locked and loaded.
Some changes to come.
A lot of changes to come.
Yeah, remember to follow us on Facebook, 2 Jakes and a Cam, and Instagram at 2 Jakes and a Cam.
Also, I was gonna say, also, we got a YouTube channel. I've been keeping that going with the animations and things.
Woo.
And then also check out my other YouTube channel, Firefront Gaming. Oh, no, that's the old name. Firefront Productions, where we make YouTube content that is deplorable. All right.
Great. Deplorable YouTube content.
Deplorable YouTube content.
Over and out.
We're out.